MLB The Show is your home for postseason baseball. It's Game 3 of the AL Championship Series between the New York Yankees and the Los Angeles Angels of Anaheim. Hi again, everyone. Matt Vasgersian. Welcome to our special postseason coverage of Baseball on the Show. With me is Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac. And Dan, lots to talk about here as we get ready for Game 3.
You know, I think the phrase must win is overused in sports, but even though this isn't an elimination game, it does sort of feel like a must win. Doesn't matter what sport you're talking about. If you go down 3-0 in any series, you're fighting nearly an impossible uphill battle. Feels like the series kind of rides on this game right here.
The postseason is officially in full swing. Lineups and first pitch coming up next. Griffin Canning will do the pitching in Game 3 of the series. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, this guy has a 4-pitch repertoire, right? And those are a lot of nice options to have. You can go hard, soft. You can go in and out. And anytime you have 4 pitches, if you can throw them for strikes, you have the big advantage.
Now to the plate, Derek Jeter. And we are set for baseball here this evening.
Tonight for the Yankees, the shortstop, number 2.
Here's the first pitch to him. And the first pitch of the night here is taken for ball 1, and we're underway in Anaheim.
First pitch, 7:05.
Here's a fly ball, well hit. Upton going back at the track. On the warning track, he makes the catch. With that, here's a look at the Yankees starting lineup. Dero, what you got on this lineup tonight?
Matty, you focus on this lineup, the middle of the order jumps out at you because of the big power. But my focus today is on the table setters. The guys that set the tone. They have to be willing to work the count and find ways to get on base and create a little bit of havoc on the defense.
1 out, nobody on. Ball 1. Game time temperature tonight 62 degrees, but should drop into the 50s before we're done. The 1-1 home.
He's got that certainly timed up now. I'd be shocked if the pitcher goes to the well 3 times in a row with off speed.
The 1-2. Into center field, line drive, base hit.
Dan, he took that right back at his face right there. Exactly what you're trying to do. Middle cut, though. Are you a little concerned?
Yeah, that's a case of a ball being right down the middle. As a pitcher, you want to work the corners and stay out of that middle part of the zone, and he paid for it right there with a solid base hit.
Here's a look over to first, and he'll get back in safely. Into the box, Bernie Williams. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. Man at first for him following the 1-out single. Now a throw over, and he just manages to get his hand in. The 1-0. He's running. Pitch misses low. The throw down. The throw is low, and he can't make the pick.
Well, he's certainly doing his best to get his team out to an early lead. Picks up the single and then decides that's not good enough, so he swipes second to get into scoring position. Now we'll see if the guys can pick him up.
Runner at second here with one man out. Fouled away. Again, he sends it out of play. The 2-2 pitch. Not where he wanted that fastball to be, and it's 3-2 now.
You would think in this situation, maybe with a base open, he'd just pitch around him and put him on first. But not with the guy in the on-deck circle. He's going to attack this hitter.
Pulled toward right center field. On the move is Trout. He gets there, and that's the second out. And he'll make it up to third on the fly ball as he's in there now with two away.
That was a nice job to track that one down in the alley because it definitely saved the run from scoring. Instead, he's only able to move up to third.
So a man at third here with two gone, and that brings up Tino Martinez. Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch as he lifts it in the air to right field. Walker is there, and he puts this one away for the third out. So a great job there of working out a potential trouble. So a good job on the mound there as he'll strand the runner at third in the opening half inning. It's the Yankees nothing. Angels coming to bat on MLB The Show. Kenny Rogers gets the ball in Game 3 of the series. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Well, this guy's kind of unique. How about a 5-pitch repertoire that he has? That gives him a lot of options for both righties and lefties. And if he's on, he could be really tough to hit.
So now here is Gary Sheffield. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Sheffield.
And he'll start in with a fastball that misses down and away for a ball. 1-0. And he just misses inside with the fastball there.
Not a bad spot to miss right there. Much rather have it run inside than out over the plate where the hitter can do a lot of damage.
From the windup, the 2-0 pitch. Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0. And he fouls this one off. The 3-1. Finds the zone to fill the count. 3-2.
Ooh, that was some gas. Triple digits on the radar gun.
And he wasn't going to hit that one with an or. The strikeout, and there's one gone.
It looked like this at bat had the makings of a leadoff walk when it started 3-0. So that's a good job not to give in and battle back to earn the strikeout. That's not always easy to do.
And that brings up the former MVP, Keith Hernandez. He swings and hits it foul off to the right and out of play. Here comes the 0-1. Hit on the ground down the first baseline, but that'll get foul. It's 0-2 now. Bases are empty, one man out. Left side, but well foul. That's lifted the other way out to left. Canseco will drift over to his right a few steps as he takes it for the second out.
Batting third.
Well, here's a look now at the Angels starting lineup. Danny, any thoughts?
Well, you always have to beware of Mike Trout. I mean, this guy is a career 300 hitter. You talk about consistent. He delivers a good at-bat and clutch hits basically every time he walks into the box. I love watching this guy.
As he takes a called strike on the black, it's 0-1. Counts even to Trout, 1-1. 2 out, nobody on. A ball and 2 strikes, the count now with the bases empty and 2 away.
If the offense didn't already know, man on the mound's got his A-game fastball working today.
Lifted in the air toward the line and right. And that is down, as that could be 2 bases. And he'll make it to second base now with 2 gone.
Yeah, some guys have the ability to rise the occasion, while some guys shrink away when it matters the most. Well, this guy is a gamer. He's been on fire since the postseason started, and after that hit, it looks like he doesn't plan on stopping anytime soon.
Into the box now, Carmen Killebrew. No balls and a strike to count. Trout stands at second with 2 gone. And he takes this one high, 1-1. Angels shortstop behind in the count at a ball and 2 strikes.
I know it's the first inning, but he better find his release point on that breaking stuff, or he's in for a long day.
Good plate discipline to lay off the slider that time, and he draws even at 2-2. Curveball locks him up, strike 3, and that's the 3rd out. So they can't make anything out of the 2-out double. We'll have more of Game 3 after this message. Now to bat, Jose Canseco. He'll start things out in the top half of the second.
The left fielder, Jose.
First pitch on its way. The 1-0. Swinging a ball hit on the ground. The 2-2. Here's a fastball that misses.
Well, you don't see it all that often, but this might be a good time for a 3-2 change. If he can locate it, it's nearly impossible to hit.
Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. Rounded weakly down the line toward third. But this will get foul, so they'll do it again. 3-2. Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. A swing and a miss on the ball way out of the zone, and there's 1 away.
That strikeout was a real good example of a pitcher continuing to make a guy chase out of the zone. When you recognize a hitter is in protect mode, you don't have to come inside the strike zone. You can just expand further and further until he literally can't touch it.
Stepping in now, Darryl Strawberry. 1 ball, no strikes to count. That evens it up, 1-1. Lifted the other way to left center. On the move is Trout, and he tracks it down. A nice running play to record the 2nd out.
Batting 7.
And with 2 away now, let's give you a look at what's happening in the National League Championship Series, as they've got a good one brewing over there as well. Stepping up is Tim Raines as he'll dig into the left-handed batter's box. Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. High in the air out to center field. Trout has a read on it, and the inning is over. 1, 2, 3 go the Bombers. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And standing in is the veteran third baseman, Anthony Rendon.
Anthony Rendon.
He's ready. Here's the first pitch. Strike taken up in the zone.
Hey, love the confidence in that pitch right there. Going right after one of the better hitters on this team. Not afraid to execute.
Fouled off.
Hey, he finds himself down 0-2 with the quickness. I know he's a great two-strike hitter, but this at bat, he's going to have to find a way to nickel and dime and get this thing back to even.
Skied into straightaway right. Raines is there, and he'll bring this one in.
Batting sixth, the catcher.
All right, boys, let's take a look at how the Yankees are setting up on defense today. And, guys, the things I want you to focus on today, one of them being this manager loves to shift. He has the pitching staff to trust to be able to manipulate his defense to try and get as many outs and play the numbers as much as he can.
Pudge Rodriguez comes on with one gone here as he looks at a called strike one. Bottom of the second here with no score. And that's inside off the plate with the fastball. It's 1-1. And there are our umpires calling balls and strikes is Mr. Earl Hendricks.
Hey, D-Roll, Earl Hendricks, he's not a guy that gets a lot of complaints by either players or pitchers. He's a pretty good umpire.
Yeah, Dan, Earl's got a great track record in his sport. He's pretty consistent, and overall, he's been a fair umpire.
Right on the corner, 2-2. Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. The 2-2 one more time.
That's the ball. Hey, struggling to find the release point of that curveball. That wasn't a very good one. Somehow he just got to find that feel because that's a pitch he's going to need going forward.
Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. Swing and a flare hit toward right. And he'll lay out to make a spectacular catch. Wow.
Batting seventh, the right fielder, Larry Walker.
Stepping in will be Larry Walker, as he'll look at a fastball too high for ball one. He'll try to make something happen with two gone in the bottom of the second. And 2-0 now as this misses below the knees.
Well, they're certainly letting you know as an offensive unit that they're going to be patient. As a pitcher on the mound right now, you have to recognize that and start attacking in the zone early.
Here it comes, the 3-0. Is in there for strike one.
Great job on those last two pitches of varying speeds. Gave him a hard fastball, and then he locked him up with a changeup.
This is line to left, and that'll get down for a two-out single. So still two away, and Justin Upton will bat next.
3-1 fastball, middle cut, and he didn't miss it. That's the fight throughout the course of the game. Get yourself into count leverage and capitalize.
Justin Upton the next to hit, as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. Upton in a hole, 0-2 the count to him.
Boy, this is one of those ABs you like to hit the rewind button on. Put himself in a tough spot now, hitting with 2 strikes.
And a slider, called strike 3 as he couldn't pull the trigger, and the side is retired. Angels leave 1. Will move to the 3rd with no score. All set for the start of the inning, and set to go as the 3rd baseman, Alfonso Soriano. First pitch of the AB now, as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball 1.
I love everything this pitcher's got working right now. He's got presence. He's got great body language on the mound. He's got fastball command and a nice early feel for his off-speed stuff.
2-0 now. And the pitch.
Just a little bit off to start the 3rd now. That's 3 straight balls.
Swinging for the fences and just gets a piece of that one. Now 3-1. Swung on and missed. 3-2.
Hey, boys, you talking about getting your ace swing off right here? That's what it looks like. A guy with massive power letting it eat.
Chopped on the ground over to first. And an off-balance throw is in time as he takes one away. Wow.
Batting up, the catcher, Jorge Posada.
1 out, base is empty. And here's the switch hitting Jorge Posada. First pitch on the way. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. And that ball gets down out near the wall and should be extra bases. And he'll pull into second with 1 away.
That's what we refer to in the biz as a hanger right there. He's lucky he's getting this baseball back.
Jeter.
To the plate now, Derek Jeter, as he'll take a look at an off-speed pitch here that misses for ball 1. A 1-0 delivery towards second. On to first, and there were 2 down.
The batter, number 11.
So next to bat will be number 11, runner in scoring position with 2 gone. Becomes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Posada on 3rd with 2 out. Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone.
Those were great takes right there. Those were pitches that a lot of guys normally swing at, but he took both of them and finds himself in a productive count leverage 2-0.
Bernie Williams would be next if they can keep this inning alive. The 3-0 pitch. Chopper to short. Throw under Hernandez for the putout, and the inning is over. 1 left for the Yankees. Home half of the third coming up. No score. Now at the plate is David Fletcher as we move on to the bottom of inning number 3.
Second baseman, David Fletcher.
Here's the first pitch to him. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1. And it's fouled away. And this one's up around the eyes. 2-1.
Really high curveball right there. Struggling with the release point. That's the key to the curveball, figuring out and finding that release point.
In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. So a full count now.
You could pretty much book it that a fastball's coming. A challenge fastball right here. He cannot allow the 9-hole hitter to get on base with the top of the order looming.
Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Canseco is there, and he makes the catch for the out.
The batter, number 10, designated hitter, Gary. Sheffield.
So 1 out and nobody aboard, and into bat now will be Gary Sheffield. Now the first pitch. Fouled away. Bottom of inning number 3, 0-0 our score. Fastball called for strike 2.
1-2.
Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Trying to send him packing for the second time. Change up, and he ain't buying it. 1-2.
Step out of the box, take a deep breath. After spitting on that changeup, you might have bought yourself a fastball.
Fastball, strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away. Pretty clear he didn't like the call there on the outside part of the plate, but probably too good to take, and he's down on strikes for the second time.
Yeah, that pitch was right on the flag. Beautiful pitch. And even if we had robot umps, he'd still be out. But the only difference would be he wouldn't be able to complain about it.
Keith Hernandez stands in as he looks at ball 1 here. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. Now the 1-0. Finds the zone, strike 1. And he fouls this one off. The 1-2 pitch. Fouled off. Here he comes again. 1-2. Swinging a hard hit ball down the line in right, and he gets there, makes the running play, and that ends the inning. Angels go down 1-2-3. We'll head to the 4th, still scoreless. Digging in now for the Yankees, Bernie Williams. He flew out in his last debut.
The old adage, pitching and defense have been stellar so far. They've certainly kept both offenses in check.
Just able to get a piece of that for strike 1. The windup and the 0-1. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. Maybe a little jumpy there as he swings through the fastball.
Hey, usually the second time through the order, you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating, feeling really good about his fastball. 2 back-to-back.
Well outside with the curveball for a ball.
Man, this guy's a grinder. Fouls off good pitches and doesn't seem to swing at the ones just off the corner. This guy's a pitcher's nightmare.
Hit out towards second. He'll get to this one deep in the hole. Throw in time at first. A nice play in short right for the first out.
The first baseman, Tino Martinez.
Here comes Tino Martinez. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. First offering. No runs, 2 hits, and no errors for the Yankees so far. And it's fouled away. Two balls and a strike to the Yankees' first baseman. Smoked on the ground up the middle, and that'll get on through into center, and he's got himself a 1-out hit.
There's a hard hit ground ball. Pitcher not able to get a glove on it. Hard single up the middle.
Yeah, watch your lips right there, Dan. Sent it back right where it came from.
In now, Jose Canseco. Now a swing and a deep drive to left. Gone! It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left, and this is now a 2-0 lead for the Yankees. That ball was absolutely blasted. 113 miles an hour off the bat, according to Show Track. As you see the distance there, that's one that'll get people talking. At the plate, Darryl Strawberry. And on the first pitch, he grounds foul. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Here's the 0-1. And this will ricochet off of him on the mound. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely. And with that play over now, time to check and see if our man is all right. You can really see him favoring that leg. And that is his plant leg, which is always a concern. But from the way he's acting out there, I think it looks like he's going to be okay to try and continue. Into the box, Tim Raines, as the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Here's a breaking ball that falls in there for a strike to even things at 1-1.
Hey, be on the lookout right here. Usually when a pitcher drops in a curveball for a strike looking, now he'll try and throw it in the dirt, get you to fish a little bit. I want to see where he goes here.
A ball and 2 strikes. Strawberry stands at first with 1 out. Smoked on the ground left side. And that's through for a hit.
Adapt and persevere. That's what I always said on the offensive side. Down in the count right there. Batter hits a ground ball the other way. He's able to fight off a tough count and get himself a base hit.
The next batter is Alfonso Soriano as he sends it on the ground to first. And that'll get on through into right field for a base hit. And they're not going to get him as he's in there to score.
Dan, you know what? You like to see that from an offense. When you have a guy in a scoring position, there's no sense in waiting around. He saw a pitch he liked right there, and he went after it.
He did, D-Row, and I think that's what most hitters do. They come up with guys on base that they can potentially drive in. They're looking for a pitch to hit, and he didn't wait around and got that bat head started.
Next to hit is Jorge Posada. He's got a chance to add on to what's already been a big inning for them.
Yeah, 2 on here and 3 on the board already. They've absolutely come out and forced the issue of this inning, Matt. A hit here could really fire up that dugout.
Here's the first pitch to him. As he'll take a look at ball 1. Here it comes, 1-0. In the air now, out to right field. Walker is back in plenty of time to put this away, however, and there are 2 gone. And he'll make it up safely to third, so they're at the corners now with 2 men out. Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Derek Jeter. He bounced out last time up. First pitch coming. Here it is.
Great game plan so far by this offense. They're not chasing any of those breaking balls out of the zone.
Ready with the 1-0 pitch. Lifted in the air to center. Crowd on the run. He tracks it down, and that will end the inning. So they strike for 3 runs on 5 hits, no errors, and a couple of men left on. To the bottom of inning number 4 we go. It's the Yankees 3 and the Angels nothing. Mike Trout ready to settle in and kick off the inning. Matt Vasgersian joined by Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac with you in the booth.
Wow.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Mike Trout is in to start things off here as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. In there, and it's 0-2 now.
There's another pitch for a strike, and this guy's really attacking hitters well tonight, being aggressive early on, and if he continues to throw strikes like he is, he's going to have a pretty good night.
Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning.
This is what a power pitcher will do to you if he executes his pitches.
That
was a 3-pitch strikeout, and with the kind of stuff that he has, it's not uncommon for him to absolutely dominate certain guys.
So now to the plate, Carmen Killebrew. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. Swing and a miss, and he's in the hole. 0-2 now.
He is in complete command out on the mound today. He's got all 4 corners locked in, and now he's raising eye levels to boot.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Oh, and he struck him out as well, so he's carving right through the heart of this lineup as there are 2 away now.
Wow, talk about being efficient. How about 6 pitches, 2 strikeouts? Doesn't get much better than that.
Rendon.
And digging in next will be Anthony Rendon as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1.
Man, that's 7 straight strikes to start this inning. He's got a chance at an immaculate inning.
Fouled away.
He's 1 pitch away from striking out the side, but even more than that, to throw a donut up after your offense put up some runs, I can't tell you what that means to the boys in the dugout.
The 0-2 delivery. On 0-2, he misses with a fastball.
After watching that one go by and a ball being called, you could rest assured he knows he's not getting away with another one of those. I guarantee you he's going to be aggressive on this next pitch.
This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Canseco able to track it down for the third out. Angels are gone in order. They trail in this one 3-0. So stepping in is number 11. And Dan, I'm sure the starter on the mound would like to hit the rewind button on that last inning.
Oh, no doubt about that, Mac. That was a really rocky frame, but clearly not enough to chase him from this game. We'll see if he's still shaking a bit or if he's able to put this behind him.
As the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. Here's a fastball low, and he's behind 2-0. Here it comes. 3-0 now.
Not the way you'd like to start this fifth inning, falling behind 3-0 on the count. It's about time he starts throwing some strikes.
Into the windup and the pitch. Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out. The 3-1. And a good eye here as he takes ball 4, and it's a base on balls to lead off the fifth inning.
And you can tell by his body language that he's beyond frustrated by that call. He's got to be wondering what he's got to do, but the last thing he needs to do is to let it get under his skin. That will only make things worse.
Next up, Bernie Williams grounded out in his last at-bat.
Yeah, Matty, expect this pitcher to try and get the same result as his last at-bat right here. The double play is in order. Anything on the ground, the way this defense is, they could certainly roll too.
And a ball, 1-0. A runner at first with no outs here. Now a swing and a softly hit ground ball. And he won't even think about second as he'll flip on to first for the sure out.
Now batting, the first baseman, Tino Martinez.
Striding forward now, the Yankee cleanup hitter, Tino Martinez, singled in his last at-bat.
Yeah, and they take another single right here. That third base coach is dying to wave his arms. I wouldn't be surprised if anything hit hard through the infield. He's going to wave them.
And this is taken outside for ball 1. Looking at his career totals, Martinez is creeping up on a nice milestone over his great career. 400 big flies. Be fun to see him accomplish that, hopefully in the near future. 1 ball, 1 strike to count. And now a fastball, but he's able to hold off on it, and it's 2-1 now. Hit hard towards center, and that's in there. Base hit around third and being waved on home. And he's safe at the plate as they move on top 4-0.
You never want to beat a pitcher that breaks a guy out of a slump, but this guy was too good. You knew it was a matter of time before he started barreling baseballs. That gives him a multi-hit game, and I'm sure he's feeling good about it.
Sean Newcomb enters to make an appearance on the mound as he inherits a runner at first with 1 out in the inning.
Number 15, Sean Newcomb.
At the plate now, Jose Canseco, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. The 1-0. Hit on the ground to third. Fielded by Rendon. On to first. And talk about doing the job out of the bullpen. 1 batter, 2 outs, and the inning is over. So 1 run here, 1 hit, no errors, and no one left on base. Last half of the 5th coming up. The Yankees 4 and the Angels nothing. Welcome back to Anaheim as we check in with Heidi Watney.
Matt, I had a chance to discuss the state of the Angels offense with their manager between innings. And flat out, he told me they just need to put better swings on the ball right now. They're struggling to drive the baseball into the gaps right now, as only one of their hits has been for extra bases. That makes it pretty tough to generate runs, but he said it's up to everyone in the lineup to make the necessary adjustments. It hasn't gone their way to this point, but that shouldn't mean they can't put together some great swings the rest of the way.
And leading up for the
All right,
Angels,
thanks, Heidi.
the catcher, Ivan Rodriguez.
Now the first pitch. As he will take strike one on the fastball here. No balls and a strike.
Shocked he didn't let it fly right there. Usually you're looking for a fastball elevated to get the party started.
1-1.
1-1.
Pitch on the way. 2-1. Line drive to left. Canseco is right there as he puts it away. No problem for the first out.
Good contact
right
to start
fielder,
out the inning.
33.
Thought he might be on base with some sort of a hit, but it hung up there too long. Just unlucky that time.
So one down, no one aboard. And up next will be Larry Walker. First offering. Strike taken up in the zone. Not fooled there as this ball's hammered out to deep right field. A leap at the wall, but forget it, it's gone. A home run. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. As they get on the board, it's 4-1 now.
Well, people always wonder why some players make so much money, and there's your answer. The great ones find a way to rise to the occasion in the postseason, and he did right there.
Here's Justin Upton now.
The left fielder.
As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball one. 0 for 1, went down looking his first time up. Now the 1-0.
You rarely see a pitcher of this quality throw one right down the middle, and man, as a hitter, probably a good chance you're not going to see that pitch again.
Had him off stride that time, and it's 1-2. Just hung in there on that one.
Although he doesn't use that pitch too much, if he's able to steal some strikes early in the count, could be something they have to think about.
High in the air down the right field line. And it's a foul ball.
Gotta believe that was a mislocation because it missed right down the middle. This guy's gonna have nightmares at the plate thinking about missing that one.
1 run on 3 hits and no errors to this point for the Angels. And Upton swings and misses on a good pitch, and he's set down on strikes for route number 2.
He's just ringing up strikeouts left and right, but what's really impressive to me,
22.
he hasn't walked anyone
Second
either.
baseman.
He's just pounding the zone.
David
His stuff is dirty today.
Fletcher.
Stepping in now, David Fletcher. As the first pitch to him is a changeup that can't find the zone. It's ball 1. Flew out in his only at-bat so far. Changed up on him and dropped it in for a called strike.
He's got a good feel for his off-speed pitches second time through the order, and we just saw 3 in a row.
Can't keep the weight back, and he falls behind 1 and 2. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Two and 2. struck him out, his 8th punch out of the ball game, and that one ends the inning. Angels strike for 1, and it comes on this solo home run. We're through 5 innings. In now is the Yankees DH. Cecil Fielder will grab a bat and lead things off here in the top of the 6th.
Cecil Fielder.
First pitch of the AB now. As he'll come up empty there as he misses the off-speed pitch for strike 1. And that's in there as well. 0-2 now. A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Fastball well outside.
Well, there's the classic 0-2 wasted fastball. Not even close to the zone. We'll see what he throws on the next pitch.
Swung on, and he went fishing in the dirt. The throw to first is in time, 1 down.
Up
next it'll be Tim Raines as the switch hitter will bat. Ricky Henderson will come on as a pinch hitter to try and make an impact with 1 away.
Ricky Henderson.
Here's the first pitch to him. The windup and the 0-1.
1-1.
6th inning. 4-1 is our score. Well off the plate with the change of pace. That's ball 2. Newcomb has a good reputation for preventing the long ball. One swing can change the complexion of the ball game when you're coming in late, but he rarely lets that happen. Part of what makes him as effective as he is. And here's a ball out towards straightaway center field. Trout has a read on it, and that's the 2nd out of the inning.
The batter, the third baseman, Alfonso Soriano.
2 away now in the Yankees 6th, and batting next will be Alfonso Soriano. Now the first pitch. Starts him out with a slider too low for ball 1. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Hit down the third baseline, but this will get foul. It's a ball and 2 strikes. And he lays off it to even the count 2-2.
We just saw a fastball right there. I would not be shocked if he tries to get this guy to go fishing right here and drops it.
We'll have to press pause as that strike 3 to retire the side. So the Yanks go 1-2-3, but they lead it 4-1. Ricky Henderson will stick around as he'll take over in right field.
A defensive change for the Yankees. Now playing right field, number 24, Ricky Henderson. And leading up for the Angels, the designated hitter, Gary.
First offering on its way. Gary Sheffield is in to start things off as he looks at a ball to start the inning. 1-0.
Hey, this is a real pesky hitter right here. As a pitcher, you really like to keep this guy off the bases. This is a guy that kind of sets the tables for big innings.
And he'll just fight this one off as it's chopped foul. Now the 1-1 pitch. Misses for the second ball.
A couple strikeouts early in the game, but he's done a much better job in this at bat, trying to get ahead and put himself at a good hitter's count.
All even now, 2-2.
When a pitcher puts you in the proverbial rocking chair like he's doing right now, you have to take a deep breath. You can't start trying to guess along with him. Trust your fundamentals and stay on that fastball.
Oh my, this ball is crushed. Where will this one end up? And gone. An absolute bomb. So a solo shot down the line in left, and the Angels are right back in it. It's now a 4-2 score.
No surprise with that swing of the bat. This guy is simply one of the best in the game right now. There's not too many guys that take a beautiful hack like that in the league.
In now, Keith Hernandez.
Number 17.
As he'll take a tough pitch on the outside part of the plate for strike one. No hits to this point. Now the 0-1.
All the makings of a big inning right here. One already left the yard, and the power hitters are coming up.
Bases are empty here, nobody out. Lifted down the line in left. And that will end up a foul ball. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. Struck him out, and he becomes the 9th strikeout victim thus far.
Really good late bite on that slider right there. The best ones have that late action that just darts at the last minute. They're so tough to get the bat.
Here comes the Yankee skipper on his way to the mound, and he's looking to the bullpen here, so it would appear that's all for his starter tonight. He'll wind up lasting just one out into the 6th inning, but he'll leave with the lead and was effective in this one.
Now
Jeff Nelson gets the call from the bullpen to pitch in relief.
Jeff Nelson.
Here's the center fielder, Mike Trout, as he lays off a fastball too low for ball one.
You like the modern style of baseball, here it is. Both starters kept their teams in the game. It's close right now. Now we hand it over to the nasty bullpens. Let's see what matchups are going to take place.
And he fouls this one off.
This is why the manager pencils these guys in the middle of the order. Big spot, time for them to get back in this game with a couple quality ABs.
Who jumped the gun a bit on that swing, and he's down 1-2.
Yeah, guys, he's got so much respect for this guy's fastball. You could tell he was out in front on that slider. I think he goes to the well one more time with that pitch.
High and deep down the left field line, but this will wind up being a foul ball. Try again, 1-2. And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there, 2 away.
He put up a pretty good battle at the plate right there. They finally get him on a 1-2 pitch, but you could see that he wasn't laying down without a fight. He really made the pitcher earn that strikeout.
Standing in now, Carmen Killebrew, as he'll take a look at ball one. Got him to swing at a pitch below the knees, 1-1. Hit the target, but this is low, 2-1. fastball is looked at for strike 2.
Yeah, this is one of my biggest pet peeves in the game, when guys get count leverage and take fastballs. It's a game of fastballs. You calibrate everything off the heater. Surprising take right there.
Lofted in the air out toward right center. And no trouble for him as he makes the catch to end the inning. 1 scores in the inning coming on this solo home run. The 9 1-2 hitters due up to start the 7th. The Yankees 4 and the Angels 2. New inning set to get underway, and that'll bring in the veteran catcher, Jorge Posada. First pitch coming, here it is. As he lifts it in the air to right field. Walker is camped under this one. 1 pitch, 1 away.
The batter, number 2, shortstop, Derek Jeter.
Next for New York, Derek Jeter flew out last time up. Here's the first pitch. Oh, 0-1 count and the pitch. Rendon down at third. On to first, and it's a quick start to the 7th as now there are 2 away.
Now batting, number 11.
Ready now is number 11. A hit in 2 official trips to the plate to this point in the ballgame. And that misses for ball 1.
Hey, they say solos won't kill us, but I got to believe this guy's looking to do exactly that.
7th inning here at the ballpark. 4-2 our score. 1-1. 2 outs, nobody on, but a base runner here feels like it would really change the complexion of the inning.
Big spot right here. Middle of the order guys coming up. Let's see if he can extend the inning.
Down low, 2 balls and a strike. Swinging a ball hit on the ground, but this will wind up a foul ball. 2-2. Into the windup and the pitch. And another foul ball.
Well, somebody's sitting off speed right here. Only way he was late on that heater is he was expecting another changeup.
3-2 now.
3-2 counts are usually a time to challenge the hitter, but I think he'll be careful here. Shoot for the corner, and if you miss and you walk him, so what? That's better than him putting one in the seats.
Pitch on the way. Hit in the air to shallow center. Fletcher onto the grass. He's there to make the play, and that'll retire the side. 1-2-3 go the Bombers, but they still lead this one 4-2. Last half of the 7th here, and that'll bring up Anthony Rendon.
The third baseman, Anthony Rendon.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Waved at and missed, and he's behind 0-2.
0-2 count. You could do just about anything you want right now. Up, down, in, out, hard, soft. Good time to be a pitcher.
Slider. Ooh, thought he had him, but it's 1-2.
What pitch recognition right there. 90% of the guys are going fishing after that nasty slider.
Here comes the 1-2. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. Again, a 1-2.
You can really tell they're trying to keep the ball in on this big slugger right here.
Is that an effort to keep him from getting extended, do you think?
Yeah, I think that's the idea, Matt. But he might spin to win if he starts looking for it in there.
And a slider runs away from him there, and the count levels at 2-2.
Well, I think that pitch is the result of a lot of foul balls. He might have tried to do a little bit too much with it, trying to get him to swing through it, but it just ended up taking off on him.
And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball.
Hey, this has been an epic at-bat right here. I don't blame the pitcher for a little nibbling right there. Maybe get a swing and a miss. He didn't bite on that one, so now we go full count.
And that misses ball 4. It's a leadoff walk to start the home 7th.
The catcher.
And now for the Angels, Pudge Rodriguez. Hit the ball pretty well in his last at-bat, but it resulted in a line-out. At the knees, strike 1.
You got to love guys auto-taking you 0-0 if you're on the mound. You could steal that first strike, and now you go to work, just picking apart the corners.
Hit out towards second. Scooped up, one there, on to first, and that's the very last thing they needed at this point in the ball game, as there are quickly 2 away now.
Nice job on the mound to bounce back from the leadoff walk. Those are usually pretty costly, but that won't be the case this time after the 2-ball.
To the plate now, Larry Walker. As he'll take a changeup here for strike 1. He's got hits in both of his at-bats so far in this one. That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
Well, he's following the code not to miss down and into a lefty. Everything on the outer half of the plate.
2 out, nobody on. Chases out of the zone for strike 3, and that's the 3rd out of the inning. Angels held in check there. They trail it here 4-2. Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. As he'll get caught chasing a bad one there at strike 1.
They've done a real nice job keeping this guy into wraps in this one. No hits for him so far, and what stands out to me is they're going right after him. They're not pitching him like they're afraid he's going to do any damage.
Behind 0-2 now. And a good 2-strike breaking ball there, but this will wind up missing. It's 1-2.
Hey, the fish ain't biting there on that 0-2 breaking ball, but you got to be careful because this pitcher might throw him another one.
Just a bit low. Tough call, but it's 2-2.
Hey, expect a challenge right here. Does not want to run the count full.
And here's a slider that runs inside that time, and that'll keep him from diving out over the plate.
Wow, from 0-2 to 3-2, and that last pitch on 2-2 wasn't even close. He had this guy in the ropes, but now he let him right back into this at bat.
Hit hard on the ground is short. There is Killebrew. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8.
Up next for the Yankees, the first baseman, Tino Martinez.
Next to hit, Tino Martinez is looking for hit number 3 here in this at-bat. He's ready. Here's the first pitch. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. And Upton's got this one. 2 away now.
Now batting, left fielder, Jose
Canseco will stand in again as we flash you back here to the 4th inning. This was a 2-run home run that was definitely one of the big blows of the ball game to this point. First pitch on its way.
He doesn't look like the same reliever right now. But listen, this is his 4th inning of work, and there aren't very many relievers that can go 4+ innings and be rock solid all the way through.
Now the 2-0. Down low, and the clock thickens here. 3-0.
Now with the bases empty, I think he needs to be careful not to just groove one here just because it's 3-0. He's a guy that could ambush you and lose one over the wall.
And that one's taken outside for a ball. He walked him. So no 1-2-3 inning here. They've got themselves a 2-out base runner.
And with the bases empty, you don't feel bad about walking that guy. He's capable of taking deep every time he digs in. So it's not the worst thing in the world to work around him if you can.
Stepping in next, Cecil Fielder, and we'll see if they can make him pay for the 2-out walk. Always considered a big no-no, of course. First pitch on its way. A bouncer to the left side. And as it turns out, the 2-out walk doesn't come around to haunt him as that ends the inning. The Yanks leave one as they can't add to their 4-2 lead. At the plate now is Justin Upton. He'll lead things off against the same reliever that finished off the last inning.
The left fielder, Justin
Ramiro Mendoza is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Now pitching for the Yankees, number 59, Ramiro Mendoza.
Outfield in the no doubles defense. Now the first pitch. Fastball too high to start him out here. 1-0. Fouled off. Can't find the zone there as he lays off the breaking ball.
There's not too many umpires in the game that are going to ring that for a strike right there. That was borderline up, even though it was in the zone.
In there, 2-2. He struck him out the 3rd time he's fanned in the game. What's your take on all the strikeouts we see in the game today, Dan? That was his 3rd tonight, and it seems we're seeing that a lot more these days.
Yeah, Matt, there's been a real change in philosophy as far as hitting in baseball today. A lot of guys think now that an out is an out, a strikeout is just as good as a regular out, but we're seeing strikeouts at an alarming rate in baseball right now.
David Fletcher is at the plate as he looks at ball 1. And wow, a very high strike, but a strike nonetheless, and it's 1-1. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Canseco will get there with ease as he puts it away for out number 2.
The batter, number 10, designated hitter, Gary.
That'll bring up Gary Sheffield.
Yeah, Matt, that last AB was a changeup that was way up in the zone, and that ball got smoked. Listen, if you're going to throw that changeup, you have to try to keep that thing at the knees or below. He can ill afford to throw waist-high to belt-high changeups.
Pitch popped up. And no one will track it down. The 1-1. Misses, ball 2. Can't find the zone there, and it's 3-1.
A 3-1 count, tying run on deck. Good spot to be a hitter right now. You have to look for something middle in.
Slow roller out to short. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. Angels go down 1-2-3. Still down by a count of 4-2. Here's the first pitch. The windup and the 0-1. This is swung on and lifted down the left field line, but it'll get back into the crowd as he jumps ahead of him now. 0-2. 0-2 count and the pitch. And he won't offer it that. Too high. 1-2.
Hey, textbook waste pitch right there. Does he go elevated fastball again or something slow below the zone?
Lays off the 1-2 changeup, and he's worked it back to 2-2. Swung on and missed. He didn't even come close to contact on a ball way out of the zone. 1 out.
I really liked it. He gave up nibbling out of the zone trying to get at the chase. That wasn't working, so he just reached back and fired a good old country hardball fastball right by him. No better feeling in the world when you're a pitcher than throwing a fastball right by a guy.
Alfonso Soriano comes on with one away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0.
Listen, I'm not trying to make up an excuse, but this is this guy's 5th inning of work in this game out of the bullpen. Are you kidding me? Nobody goes 5 innings anymore.
Lined back over second, and that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
You'll only see about 10 of these pitches a year. The changeup on a tee in the middle of the plate, but tip your hat to the batter right there. He did not come unglued, stayed within himself, and drove it for a base hit.
So now to the plate, Jorge Posada. Here's a shot to left field and deep. Look at this. Out of here into the visitors' bullpen. A 2-run shot for Jorge Posada as they open it up to 6-2 now.
Well, you've got to love seeing a team that's never satisfied. They were up, but they've extended the lead to an even more comfortable 4-run margin. Gonna be tough to come back from this one.
Into the box, Derek Jeter, as he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball. 1-0 as we near the 1-1 the count now. Now here's the pitch. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Right fielder is on the run. He gets there, and that's the 2nd out.
Now batting, number 11.
And now in the box, number 11. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. First pitch coming. Here it is. Popped him up. Rodriguez waits on it, and he makes the catch to retire the side. But 2 come across to score in the inning, courtesy of this 2-run home run. Last chance coming up here for the Angels. It's now 6-2 New York. So now to the plate, Keith Hernandez. He'll lead things off here in the 9th with his guys.
The first baseman, Keith.
Stanton will take the ball now as the new pitcher.
Ladies and gentlemen, your attention please. Now pitching for New York, number 27.
Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. Keith Hernandez is at the plate as he watches ball one. High in the air down the right field line, but this will wind up being a foul ball.
He's going to be thinking about that pitch all night if he doesn't have a big game right here. Pulled his front shoulder and everything went with it.
Again, another foul ball. Well outside with the curveball for a ball. Swing and a miss, and that'll get a groan from the home supporters here. One away.
Man, I love watching a pitcher that just rears back and
Now
blows smoke by a guy at the letters. That's the ultimate challenge pitch, and for me personally, watching hitters swing and miss, man, that's a sight of beauty.
And that'll bring Mike Trout to the dish. As he'll look at a breaking ball that misses for ball one. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Can't sit back long enough, and the count evens up at 1-1. And it's fouled away. The 1-2. One out, nobody on. Full count, 3 balls and 2 strikes to the Angels center fielder.
And this is where he's especially dangerous, because if you walk him, he can steal a base on you. But if you lay a fastball in there, he can take you deep, too.
And awfully close there on 3-2, but take your base, says Earl Hendricks. It's ball 4.
And I'm sure the manager is just fine with that. I mean, it's better to battle a slugger like that to the end and end up walking him than serving one up where he could really hurt you.
He's set. Here it comes. As he will take a look at strike 1 on a fastball right down the pipe.
That was a pretty good fastball after he walked the hitter previous. There was a little angry on that heater.
0-1 count and the pitch. Skied into straightaway right. Henderson is there, and there are 2 men gone now.
The third baseman, number 6, Anthony.
Striding in is Anthony Rendon, and he needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the 9th. First pitch of the AB now.
He'll take that first pitch strike all day long. If they're going to take 0-0, he's going to pound that zone and get ahead. Much more susceptible down 0-1 than 1-0.
And he falls behind 0-2. Trout is off of first with 2 away. Angels down to their last strike. High and deep to left center field. A ball that's carrying. He's not going to have a play on it, and this might bring home the runner from first. And to score is the runner from first. It's now a 6-3 contest.
Never say never in this game, folks. It's late and the clock is ticking, but that RBI double might start making believers out of the entire dugout. We'll see if they can build on it and maybe get back into this thing.
At the plate now, Pudge Rodriguez. High in the air, carrying well out to deep center. Center fielder going back. Gone! Two-run shot to straightaway center. And this will make things interesting at this point. It's now a 6-5 game.
They seem to forget that the game started a while ago, but better late than never, I guess. Sometimes one big hit is all it takes to get a team going. We'll see if they can build on it and make a run here.
In now, Larry Walker.
33.
As the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. And that's right there, and we're even at 1.
You know, most people would be surprised he took that right there because that looked like it was in his honey hole. He had to obviously be sitting on something else.
1-2 now as that one's fouled off. Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. Ground ball sent back up the middle. And the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit.
And if you're the manager, you've got to love that about your team. They were down to their last strike, but they refused to go down without a fight, so they lived to fight some more.
Stepping in now, Justin Upton. As he takes a cold strike at the knees, it's 0-1.
Hey, I know the tying run's at first right here, but if the pitcher on the mound executes, keeps the ball in play, I think good things are going to happen.
The 0-1 pitch. Taken called strike 2, and now they're down to their final strike tonight.
He's looking pretty passive here, hitting with a chance to drive it a run. Going to have to make something happen with 2 strikes now.
And he struck him out for out number 3. So that'll wrap things up here as they leave the possible tying run stranded at first.
Hey, this was a pretty tightly played game. Got a little bit of everything in this one. Some timely hitting, runs on the board, key pitching, and defense in certain spots. This one was a fun one to watch.
A tight ball game all throughout. Winds up a slim 1-run victory in the end as we get you one final look at our line score. And tonight's 1-run game comes to an end, 6-5 the final. New York take a commanding 3-0 lead here in the League Championship Series. Kenny Rogers earns the victory on the mound. So that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and Heidi Watney, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Twitter at MLB The Show.
Our final line score tonight. First for the victorious Yankees, 6 runs, 10 hits, no errors. They left 6 men on base. For the Angels, 5 runs, 7 hits, no errors. They left 3 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 32 minutes. Tonight's paid attendance at the Big A, 45,477. The Angels once again thank you for attending tonight's game and remind you to please drive home safely. Thank you and good night.